This is Hello Glass with another glass artist interview. What is your name and are you a glass artist?
My name is Butch and I've been a glass carver for 26 years.
How long have you been blowing glass and do you consider yourself a master?
As I said, 26 years, and other people consider me a master, but I've sort of taken that on because I think I do it at a skill level that's way up there, worthy of the name.
Your favorite style or type of glass to create with?
Oh, carved glass, definitely, carved glass.
What state do you call home for your glass shop?
California.
Do you own or work under a glass brand or an art name?
No, not really. I have my own business called the Sandwich. That's the sandblasting witch. And that's it. I've been on my own for, pretty much all that time. I've made my living as a glass carver since 1988.
The website for that business?
The Sandwich, thesandwich.com.
Do you make your living solely off glass art?
Absolutely.
If you could make glass or collab with anyone living, who would that be?
Well, there's two people I admire that do really good work, slightly different from mine, and that would be Barry Hood in Montana and Kathy Bradford in Colorado.
What style or technique in glass is hardest for you?
Well, I've tried not to move away from my particular medium because there's always something more to learn, and I feel I'll never be finished with it. However, I am trying now something new. Instead of carving from the back of the glass, I'm trying to get the same sort of shaping techniques from the front of the glass. So that is probably going to take some years to perfect. I'll be busy.
Name two people that taught or influenced your glass skills.
A gentleman up in San Francisco. I left Albuquerque to go to San Francisco to learn that, and Brian Frest was the best glass carver I ever knew in my life. He was absolutely amazing, and I think he would have to say, above all people, was my greatest influence. I started out, I worked briefly with Norm Dobbins in 1987, and although our paths diverged greatly later on, he introduced me to it, and I will be forever grateful for that.
Is there any style or technique in glass that you would or will learn in the future?
At this point, I don't anticipate it because I think there's still a whole heck of a lot to do in my particular facet of the glass world. But you never know.
Name two glass artists that impress you.
Well, here again, Barry Hood. Nobody does work like he does. He's absolutely amazing with light frosting. I swear you were looking at a half-tone photograph. Glass artists. He's my number one. And
that's good. That's a great answer.
Yeah.
What style or technique in glass amazed you when you first saw it?
Probably Dale Chihuly's work, such as in the Bellagio. His early work, not so much anymore.
Worst injury you ever got making glass art?
A student sliced my thumb open.
What do you wish to accomplish in the glass industry?
Sand carving, as I do it, decorative sand carving, is really a dying art in its pure form. There are so many innovations, so many tools, so many shortcuts that people are not learning from the beginning anymore. I often say I feel like this old salmon trying to slog upstream and, the last of the sandblasting salmon. So I would like to see more people really understand the medium and really have the patience to start at the beginning and learn instead of skipping ahead through all this other technology.
How does a glass fan get a hold or get to buy your work?
I generally sell mostly commission pieces. Sometimes I'll reproduce famous artists on glass, and then they're sold in their particular galleries. I'm starting work again with Andrea Smith, who is formerly from Hawaii, now in Sedona. And so that's how. I don't sell things online. I don't make ready-made stuff.
Do you have a Facebook?
Pardon me?
Do you have a Facebook?
Nope, I have no Facebook. I have no time for that. I am a one-person band, and so I just don't have time.
Do you have any products with your name on it?
Yes, I have 6 DVDs I've made. I have a book that I've written called True Grit, and Truer Grit is on the way. My cabinet right here, it's the Butch Super Grit Pit that Resist built to my specifications, because I had built all my own cabinets prior to them building this 5 years ago. That's about it.
You've got 3 minutes to tell the world whatever you want. Go for it.
I think this is one of the most beautiful art forms there is. And anybody I teach, no matter what area of the glass world they come from, they say that this is indeed the most difficult to master. And I would just like to do whatever I can, whatever part I can play in keeping this particular art alive. And I'm trying to figure out how to teach maybe online to reach more people. I just don't want this to disappear as we know it. There's so many machines now, laser machines and things like that, but that human passion and that human touch are missing. And more than anything, it's always been my mission to promote this particular medium and keep it going.
This was Hello Glass with another Real Glass Artist interview. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. I appreciate your time.